Alright, YouTube. Okay, so welcome back to another update. Happy New Year, and this is the first one of 2017. So, not much. I've got a couple announcements to make at the end of the video, which one of them will delay progress. There probably won't be too much by the next update either. But I did get some stuff done, so let's go ahead and have a look-see and see what I got. Alright, so the first thing off, and probably the most exciting for this update, is I finished the sub-row bed around the curve, sub-row bed and cork, as you can see, all the way around the curve, and I got connected up to the 4x8. I've got it screwed into a plate going this way and a plate going that way, and then both of those are bolted to the framework on this section and the framework on the 4x8. And then both of the risers, that's just temporary, it's not permanent, but you see both of the risers there and there are both bolted in. And then if we come around here, I've got another bolt joining the two sections of sub-row bed. Still need to do a little bit of adjustment with this grade, but it's pretty much in its final form. So I did all that, and then also there's another support running from the plywood. Right there you can see it screwed into the plywood and bolted into the frame. So that just keeps this nice and steady and everything. If I need to later, I'll add a leg right there to support the top deck, but that's still a good ways off in the future. Like I said, cork is laid to right there. After that point, it's just loose. The ends are just laying in there. Eventually, it will look like, use my fingers to get it right spot. Eventually, it's gonna go like that. And curve, and it'll connect up right there. So that's how it's going to be eventually. But first I want to get the wiring all the way, track and wiring all the way around to right here. And then I'll do it the connection. And rebuild the liner inside that tunnel because it's just too flimsy. So they're kind of same area, same time. So just that's what the holdup's for. Apologize for the mess. Just haven't had a chance to clean it. I've been down here working on it, and just lots and lots of algebra. So, but anyways, we move over here to the scenery section. We've got some more scenery work on the end here. I came back with a layer of just some, hold on, let's see, it's falling on the cap. Some Woodland Scenics fine turf, I think it is, dark green. The light stuff is stuff that isn't glued down, and the dark stuff is. But I'm going to get this all done. This will be one layer. And then I'll come back, and this is what I've done on the rest of the layout, but I'll come back with a combination of Scenic Express's Flock and Turf Autumn Gold Tone and some Jinx. It's not potato salad, it's, oh shoot, I forgot what the brand is, but it's a blend of fall colors. There's a bunch of tans and gray, and tans and browns and stuff in there. So that's what those two will be on the next layer, and then obviously trees and stuff. As far as the ballast here, I've got all this glued down. Everything on here along the top and the bottom. It's not quite done. I still got to put some more on the top of this little stretch right here. Once I do that, I can finish out the middle. All these spots here where it's gapped and little spots there, and there. It would just get all finished up. FYI, just so you know, the empty gaps in between the rails there, and there are for when I put a Grade Crossing Pro on the outer track. I have it on the inner track. Those are just holes for sensors when I do the outer track. And then I got another one there, another one there, and another one right there. So that's what's coming. Haven't done anything else with the ballast on this side. I'm going to get this section finished up and get all the scenery on between that little strip right there, and then I'll move over onto this side. So that is what's up with that. Next round up for the update, we move around here. And you'll notice the track work has moved from right there, come along all the way along, go over a rail joint, another section joint, and then come down to an Atlas number 6 left hand. So it's just held in place. Well, the turnout is just held in place by pins. The track, you can see the adhesive track and all the pieces of printed circuit board are glued down the whole length. Pretty much the feeders pretty much stop right there. Everything from here all the way over, I haven't put feeders in yet because I need to pick up some bus wire, but I'm going to wait until I get the track pushed all the way around to right there. So get to right there, then I'll come back and I'll run the bus and start hooking up feeders. I do already have the holes drilled for the throw rods there and there, just those first two. The plan for this is to put another Atlas number 6 left hand here, a second number 6. That'll give me 3 tracks instead of 2, which is good. There's actually room for 4 on here, but by the time you add on, you know, all the plates and stuff to keep the sections aligned, it shrinks down to 2. This one will move to the outside, or if I can get by without it, I might get rid of it actually. Just depends. But so yeah, we'll see. These tracks will come all the way down here as far as they can, and until I get the 2 sections and swing gate over there built, until I get that section rebuilt and that section added on a bit and the swing gate put in and the sub-row bed across and that section all reworked and done, I will use that staging, but it's basically half the capacity. So I mean, I can fit a train, just not quite as much. So until I get that done, this one over here also serve as the main staging yard. That one will probably basically serve as car storage, and this one will serve as the main yard. I got to go back and rework the curve right there. I made the mistake of putting it on regular height cork and having a ramp up to it on right there and right there, and that one in particular is causing me all sorts of problems. So I'm pretty sure I screwed up on that. Oh well, not much you can do about it except rip it out and start over. But lesson learned is experience, so nothing wrong with that. I'll probably go back and I'll probably replace that with Atlas Code A3 22 radius sectional track, and that hopefully will hold the curve a lot more, because I had that at a 22 radius without the little curve back right there, and I was doing the flex track and it just didn't hold the curve. So I don't know, but I'll get to that. I can put it off, but by the time the sub-row bed gets to right there, I kind of absolutely have to do it before the sub-row bed can go any farther on the climb up, just because being able to get to it and all that. So that's really the absolute max wait time. So it's coming, but right now my main priority is getting the 4x8 connected to all this, so I can at least use these two as staging tracks. I mean, by the time the middle level does get over here, it'll probably be about there. By the time it does get here, I mean, this will all be in wired. I'll have the track power, the turnouts wired up, the DS64s, the fascia LEDs to indicate turnout position, engine tracks, all that stuff done, and it'll be tested. So I know it'll be working, so I can just go ahead and push on with the middle deck, but all in good time. So I didn't notice that until just now. The random assortment of flex track gives you about an idea of what the turnout ladder is going to look like. What do you know? Let's see what else. Is there anything else? I think that's it. So for announcements real quick, we're heading up to Chicago for some stuff. I'm having a little bit of surgery work on the old mouth, so for 2 weeks I'm pretty much going to be out of commission, and then anywhere up to 6 weeks after that. So I'm going to try and get enough stuff done so I have at least 3 things to put in the next month's update, but honestly, no promises. So if you don't hear from me for 2 months, if you don't see an update for 2 months, then that's what happened. Alright, the first month I didn't get anything done. Second month I got just enough stuff done for an update. So, but I mean, oh well, that's, you know, life moves on, life happens. Oh, one last thing. Now this piece of sub-row bed was up and everything, and the gap right there between those 2 pieces of wood, there's a gap, so I got that fixed. I got it leveled out. Just need a wee tiny bit of sanding done, much less than before. So I'm going to get that done, sand the joint over there behind this thing, and then get track laid around the curve, at least to the joint, stop there, and then I'll come back, run the bus, and start dropping feeders on all of this. So, alright YouTube, as always, take care. Comment, rate, like, subscribe. I don't know what you guys are thinking if you don't tell me in the comments, so yeah. And if this is really interesting, which I hope it is, subscribe. So, alright everybody, as always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.